Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The Swedish striker was a fantastic player and an even better athlete. The main catch with Zlatan is that he's always fun to watch. He's such a pure striker of the ball, some of the goals he scored are simply surreal. In this video, we're gonna discuss if he should be named alongside Messi and Ronaldo. Welcome to Football Legacy. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notifications. Now let's dive in. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has turned 41, and the Swedish striker isn't contemplating retiring anytime soon. Currently enjoying his third stint at AC Milan, Ibrahimovic is proving that age is simply a number by his consistency in Serie A. Strikers are always judged by their goals, and Ibrahimovic has a record better than 1 goal in every 2 games. Yet the enigmatic Swede has never truly received the adulation he deserves. In an era when the names Messi and Ronaldo have dominated discussions as to who is the best forward in the world, the name Ibrahimovic has often been pushed to one side. Zlatan has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or 11 times in his career, yet he has never finished higher in the voting than 4th in 2013. For what he has achieved and is still achieving in his career, surely Ibrahimovic deserves to be considered as one of the greatest forwards of his generation, alongside the likes of Messi and Ronaldo. We're going to take a look at the past and current career of the super talented Swedish goal machine, and explain why his name deserves to be up there alongside Messi and Ronaldo, and give our theory as to why it isn't. His club career. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has played for 9 different clubs in his career so far, and has scored plenty of goals at each one of them. His career began in his native country of Sweden with Malmo in 1999, where as a teenager he scored 18 goals in 47 appearances in all competitions. Zlatan's next move was to Ajax, where he really made a name for himself. The Swedish striker spent 4 seasons with the Dutch Giants, scoring 48 goals in 110 matches. Ibrahimovic's next move was to Serie A with Juventus, featuring 92 times in 2 seasons and scoring 26 goals. Zlatan remained in Italy for a further 3 campaigns with Inter Milan, scoring 66 goals in 117 games, and then made the move to Barcelona. His time at the Catalonians was short but impressive, scoring 22 goals in 46 appearances before going on loan to AC Milan for the remainder of the 2010 to 2011 season. Ibrahimovic did really well during that loan spell, netting 21 goals in 41 appearances, and then signed for the club permanently the following campaign. The 2011 to 2012 season saw Ibrahimovic net 35 goals in just 44 appearances for AC Milan, and earned him a lucrative move to Liga 1 giants PSG. Ibrahimovic took Liga 1 by storm, scoring 156 goals in 180 matches for PSG. And in his final season, he notched an amazing 50 goals in 51 appearances for the club, his personal best goal-scoring season to date. In 2016, the aging Swede made a move to the Premier League with Manchester United, where many thought he would struggle. Instead, Ibrahimovic netted 29 goals in 53 games and was adored by the United faithfuls. Zlatan looked to be winding down his career when he made the move to MLS in 2018. The 6'5" forward scored 53 goals in 58 matches for LA Galaxy before making his third move to AC Milan in 2019. Ibrahimovic has so far only played 30 games for his current employers, but has already notched 22 goals. During his career, Ibrahimovic has won 13 league titles, though the 2 with Juventus were both revoked, 7 domestic cups, 10 Super Cups, Community Shields, 1 Europa League, 1 UEFA Super Cup, and 1 FIFA Club World Cup. His international career. Ibrahimovic made his senior international debut for Sweden in 2001 and continued to play for the country all the way to 2016. Zlatan earned 116 caps for Sweden and scored an impressive 62 goals, making him the joint 7th highest cap player alongside Roland Nilsson, and the country's top scorer 13 goals ahead of his Sven Riedel. One of Zlatan's biggest disappointments will surely be that he has never scored at a World Cup. But he might get one last chance to make that right. The Swedish icon has hoped to come out of international retirement and play in the 2018 World Cup, only for then-manager Janne Andersson to decide not to call up the striker. Ibrahimovic has scored 6 goals at the European Championship for Sweden, and despite not putting on the famous yellow shirt since 2016, speculation over a possible return to the national team never seems to go away. Controversy. If Zlatan Ibrahimovic had a middle name, then surely it would be controversial. To this day, Ibrahimovic isn't shy when it comes to giving his opinion, making fun of other players, bigging himself up, and of course, referring to himself in the third person. There are, it seems, endless examples of Ibrahimovic's controversial side, and we're going to do our best to nitpick some of the most infamous ones. Whilst on international duty, Zlatan broke curfew days before a Euro qualifier against Liechtenstein to go to a local club with a couple of teammates. Then manager Lars Lagerbäck sent all 3 players home, meaning they missed the match entirely, to which Ibrahimovic took offense and decided not to play in Sweden's next 2 qualifiers. When Sweden failed to qualify for the 2014 World Cup, Ibrahimovic stated that after the game that one thing is for sure, a World Cup without me is nothing to watch. On his thoughts about fellow footballer John Carew, what Carew can do with a football, I can do with an orange. In 2019, Ibrahimovic announced that he had bought shares in Swedish side Hammarby, one of his former club Malmo rivals. Fans of Malmo who had previously adored the Swede took to the streets and defaced the statue of the player, so much so that it was taken down. Ibrahimovic himself is known for having a fiery temper at times and has been involved in a number of violent incidents. In 2004, whilst playing for Sweden against the Netherlands, Ibrahimovic threatened to break both the legs of Ajax teammate Van der Vaart, after the Dutch midfielder had complained about a tackle Zlatan made on him during the friendly. Also during his time at Ajax, teammate Miro hurled a pair of scissors at the Swedish striker, to which Ibrahimovic returned the favor with a punch. Ibrahimovic's short spell at Barcelona was due to a row he had with the manager, Pep Guardiola, which led to the forward being loaned out to AC Milan. Barcelona's vice president admitted that Zlatan had threatened to beat up Guardiola if he wasn't allowed to move to the Serie A club. Whilst at AC Milan, Ibrahimovic was banned for slapping an opposing player and kicking teammate Antonio Cassano in the head. And in his early days at PSG, he was accused of stomping on Dejan Lovren's head during a game against Lyon. Theory. Clearly, Ibrahimovic has achieved more in his career than most players will ever. He continues to score goals and performs at the highest level of club football, despite approaching the age of 40. However, his antics both on and off the pitch, his public comments, and attitudes have cost him acclaim. Although a lot of his comments are tongue-in-cheek, Ibrahimovic doesn't conduct himself in the same professional manner, like Messi or Ronaldo. But this is also something we should respect about the man. His temper and tendency for violence cannot be defended, but the fact he does speak his mind shouldn't be punished. The sad fact is that if Zlatan had been less Zlatan-like, then he would surely have claimed at least 1 Ballon d'Or by now. But you get the impression that he doesn't care either way. It would be hard to argue that Ibrahimovic was better than either Ronaldo or Messi, though the player himself would probably insist that he is. He does deserve to be mentioned in the same bracket for purely footballing reasons. What's your opinion on Zlatan Ibrahimovic's career? Do you think his name should be mentioned alongside Messi and Ronaldo? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.